Good morning viewers, I'm Hani, a student reporter, and I'm here to report you the current station during Eid Mubarak in my housing complex location in Bekasi. As you can see, the situation or atmosphere during Eid in my housing complex looks really quiet due to the pandemic of COVID-19 that has been happening for around 3 months. This condition makes the local society feel reluctant to go outside of their housing of the other staffs. Do the government advise to stay at home as the outbreak is still happening? Thank you.
Muslim people all around the world always celebrate Eid al-Fitr after fasting on Ramadan for a whole month. But due to the coronavirus that's still in an outbreak, makes this year's Eid, which was held on May 24, 2020, feels different than the previous years as well as in Indonesia. For this year's Eid, Indonesia government made a mudik ban to reduce the spread of the coronavirus. Mudik itself is an annual tradition where people return to their hometown or village during or before major holidays such as Eid.
Ini kan keputusannya kan keputusan bersama gitu guys, kayak pemerintah bikin peraturan kayak gini juga kan buat kepentingan bersama gitu loh, kayak mau nggak mau ya harus dilakuin gitu karena ya demi menutup penyebaran dari virus corona ini kan ya harus ada yang dikorbanin gitu kan ya. Contohnya kalau untuk ya sekarang ini ya aktivitas mudik ini yang dikurangin gitu, nggak bisa kemana-mana.
Tahun ini tidak ada mudik dari pemerintah, stay home di rumah. Kalau mudik nanti akan banyak membawa virus, lebih baik stay home, disuruh di pemerintah. Kita hanya mengikuti aturan dari pemerintah.
In the end, a lot of people decided not to do mudik and chose to celebrate Eid in their current places.
Ya sedih sih tahun ini ya, karena kan nggak bisa ke kampung halaman aja gitu, nggak bisa ketemu keluarga besar yang di kampung halaman. Di tahun lalu kan sama keluarga gitu di kampung halaman, sedangkan sekarang ya hanya keluarga inti aja di Jakarta gitu.
Despite being sad because he couldn't go to his hometown, Diki agrees with this ban so that the virus won't spread to the other areas or regions. A lot of people couldn't even visit their relatives' houses because they are worried that the virus will spread. That's why during this year's Eid, people do silaturahmi virtually by using video calls.
Perasaannya sih ya sebenarnya biasa aja ya, tapi kayak lebih sedih gitu karena kayak benar-benar di rumah terus nggak ada kegiatan lain. Habis kita yang lebaran virtual, video call, terus udah selesai, kayak nggak ada kegiatan-kegiatan yang seperti biasa gitu. Kayak mungkin kalau yang lainnya kan kayak mungkin bisa makan bareng rame-rame kayak gitu, atau kita tuh mungkin ke rumah siapa yang terdekat ngumpul bareng. Kalau ini nggak ada, jadi kayak singkat banget rasa lebarannya. Habis itu udah deh, mungkin ada yang kerja lagi atau kayak gimana.
Kerasa sedihnya ya karena ya kayak yang biasanya ngumpul rame-rame, ada bagi-bagi THR gitu, jangan sama adik-adik yang lebih kecil gitu. Nih tahun ini nggak ada gitu, kayak ya kumpul cuman sama keluarga yang terdekat doang, nggak ada kumpul yang rame-rame bagi cerita yang baru gitu. Sedihnya sih situ sih.
During Eid, we usually wearing new clothes, visited each other's houses, do silaturahmi, eat and do get together, then take a family picture. But this year, it feels rather sad and boring. It feels like we're not celebrating it. Nonetheless, we can't do anything but to accept it for our common good. Eid prayers in various places were also various depending on the level of COVID-19 spread. In places with green zone, Salat Eid was still carried out in the mosque by following the protocols that are made by the government. However, in places with red zone, Salat Eid was done at home. Bekasi is one of the places that still carried out Salat Eid because the zone is green.
Kalau sholat Id di sini sih semuanya berjalan dengan protokol kesehatan yang udah dikasih sama pemerintah, kayak misalkan setiap saf dikasih jarak, sebelah orang itu nggak ada gitu, jadi kayak selang-seling orangnya gitu, kayak sebelum masuk harus dikasih hand sanitizer, wajib pakai masker, sajadah pun bawa sendiri gitu.
ya kayak gitu. Kita juga nggak salaman sebelum dan sesudah sholat, jadi benar-benar kayak ya udah kita datang ada saf yang kosong di situ terus udah kita sholat, jadi benar-benar nggak bersentuhan dengan orang lain.
Sholat Id di lingkungan saya dibagi dua, di lapangan dan di masjid. Lebaran sebelumnya bisa sholat berjamaahnya, bisa saling berdekat-dekatan. Kalau tahun sekarang lebih ada pandemi corona ini, harus pakai masker, tidak berdekatan, berjarak, pakai sarung tangan. Segala sesuatu sekarang harus lebih bersih lagi dari sebelum-sebelumnya.
Di lingkungan saya tetap ada ya sholat Id, cuman ya dengan protokol kesehatan aja gitu.
During Eid, people were very obedient with the health protocols. But a week or a few days before Eid, traditional markets were seen crowded everywhere. The health protocols seemed to be ignored. On the day after Eid, a lot of people didn't go outside and chose to stay at home in accordance to the government command. This was seen because streets in almost every areas were quiet. As of today, the total case of COVID-19 in Indonesia reaches 12,039 cases. Globally, COVID-19 reaches more than 11 million cases and more than 524,000 people have died from it.